It's so party full! What is up, my peeps? It's another Slender Ginger Gamer coming at you live from my house, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, this game was requested a lot, and I've heard the stories that have befallen society from this game. So we're gonna play it together, and we're gonna experience it because apparently it's very creepy or whatever. Alright, let's get into it! My name is Russell. That's my actual name, is Russell. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Ow! However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ah! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Russell. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori, whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Russell, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Funny story, I'm a college dropout twice. I still don't have skills. That's why I'm on YouTube. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a net in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is an ordinary day as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Ugh, my eyes itchy. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom like the creep I am. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You didn't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. What? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Squiggly line. Squiggly line! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. What? I don't like where that's... I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Russell, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Or you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, is that because she has boobs? Wow, way to be a jerk. I'm a jerk, apparently. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Russell. Monica... Why are you standing like that? We are in a schoolhouse, woman. You need to stop. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Let me get this off this! Woo! So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. I don't even know what to make of this. Come sit down, Russell. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. sorry. I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-ah! 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 Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cat. Aww. I like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and 2 little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Squiggly line. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Oh my, that mic just went up a lot. Ugh. How about that? Is that better? Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, it was peaking on my end, so I want to make sure you guys don't listen to this the whole time. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you know, you, dummy. Alright. Huh, it seems to me... Well, we have a bit of a crush here. We have a bit of a crush. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I mean, I, for one, enjoy reading. I'm one of those nerds. I mean, look behind me. I got Vader. I got a Green Day bunny. I have a Rick and Morty shirt. Duh. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Good old southern sweet tea. We dumped the whole bag of sugar in that. We like getting diabetes with our tea. We just dumped a whole bag of sugar in there. Get our PhD in diabetes. If anybody has diabetes that's watching this, I'm not making fun of you in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, my sugar intake is unreal, man. Like, oh my god. Yuri, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? The cupcakes. I'm here for the food, because I'm a fat ass. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I just spit all over my mic. That's nasty. Ugh. I'm sorry. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing, but the budget and publicity about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Aw, she's such a good person. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Or video games. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Russell, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, walkthroughs on how to not suck on YouTube. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head silent. Oh no. We have a bond! There's a bond here between Natsuki and me. Yes, we shall be together forever. Notice me, senpai! Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Nah, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. You bet that Game of Thrones life, aren't you? You bet that George R.R. Martin life, aren't you? Yeah, Seven Kingdoms, Iron Throne, baby. Iron Throne, baby. I'm so disappointed in that show's ending. Anyway, the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, until HBO kills it. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Hey, I've been playing horror games, kind of. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face right there. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? I'm adding words, I'm dyslexic. Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. ... Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Sayori's a little bum. Sayori's a little fluttering butterfly. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Russell? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, look at that devilish smile with those gorgeous, beautiful green eyes. The way it penetrates my soul. I yearn for the eyes to look into my soul. Hold on, there's still one for... Yeah, what's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I've bluntly come forth and... I apologize. I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I'd never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, Oh god, they all looked at me. Oh, they look so sad. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Russell... You all... I don't know how to handle this there, ladies. I don't know how to handle this here situation. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful, lovely girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Russell, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ehehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I'm so mediocre. I'm mediocre at everything. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me, yeah. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Russell, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I be really happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So I'm going to save right there. I'm gonna go ahead and back out, and let's go ahead and get this here over here. Look at that. All right, well that was Doki Doki Literature Club Part 1. I wanna keep playing it. It's very interesting. I mean, I don't see why people want me to play it. Oh, look at the hair. It's so garbo. Some important things. First of all, happy 4th of July to all of you viewers out there. We are so blessed and privileged to live in this great country of ours. And I'm not going to go on a political mumbo-jumbo rant or anything, but, you know, happy 4th of July, guys. I hope you all spend it safe. I'm going to be spending it here along with my cats. We're just going to be chilling. I'm going to listen to all the fireworks going off in beautiful Troy. So, anyways, guys, let's go over the last few details. If you sneeze during this video, get tight. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm starting to get back into the habit of putting out more videos. I'm thinking about upping it to 4 a day. Oh, nervous laughter. I'm in danger. I don't know yet, but anyways, it has been a pleasure to have you guys on board. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to slap the bell in the face. That way you don't miss out on any future content like Doki Doki Literature Club. Anyways, it has been a pleasure, and I will see you guys in the next one right over there, upside down or left side right. And as always, this is Slender Ginger signing off and saying deuces. No, but for real, happy 4th of July, guys.